Good morning all. I'm Rasheeda Banu, Assistant Professor, Department of HSS. Welcome to the another episode of Wisdom Bytes. Today I have taken the topic election. I thought it's relevant because this Friday every one of us are going to cast our vote, which is very important. Before starting with the election, why election is needed? What is election? Whether this is needed in the country. Before answering all these questions, we should know the history of India. As everyone know that we got freedom in the year 1947. As everyone know that we got freedom in the year 1947, but the situation of India by that time, it was too worst. So the India was in such situation, such a crucial situation where we didn't had any basic facilities. We didn't had any basic necessities of life. We didn't had any food, any shelter, any clothing, including there was no transport facilities, there was no educational system, there was no medical facilities, there was no road facilities, there was no transport facility. India was nothing by that time. It was really a challenging to the leaders. There are, after 1947, there are various political parties which came to power. I'm not mentioning any of the single political party, or I'm not mentioning any of the single political leader here. So it's a effort or the teamwork of many political parties, and it's a teamwork of many leaders, as well as it's an effort of many leaders who contributed to this country, to contribute for the development of this country. Today, almost we have everything. Almost we have all the basic facilities. We have various kinds of things which is existed in India. We have electric facility, we have water supply today, we have road facility, we have almost everything today. But when we got freedom, India was nothing. So when we are thinking about the election, we have to think about that situation where India was nothing. And today, India was something. India was identified by the world, and we have almost all the facilities in India. But the credit which goes to all the political party which came to power from 1947 till today. It was not the work, or it was not the effort of single political party, even it was not the effort of single political leader. So it was really a challenging in 1947 to make India, or to give the basic necessities and basic facilities to India. So our greatest leaders, there are many leaders who worked for the development of India, and today we have many things in India. So this Friday, we are all going to cast our vote. So what is election, or what is voting right? So everyone being a citizen of this nation, we have to think that this is one of the basic right, or the basic political right which is given to all the citizens of this nation. So everyone, we have to cast our vote without wasting our vote. We have to select our right candidate who is suitable to this country, who can uphold the identity. Voting right is a political right which is given by the Constitution to all the citizens of the nation. So here, being the citizens of this nation, it is our responsibility and our personal choice to select a right person who can work for the development of the nation. Without identifying the religion, without identifying the caste, without identifying any of the personal identities, we have to give power to such a person who really can work for the development of the entire nation. So India was a secular nation. India is a secular nation. Surely India will be a secular nation. On the basis of secular policy, we have to elect a single person, and we have to select one leader who can work for the development of the nation. And here, when we are talking about the election, basic things we have to remember here is what are the basic necessities, what are the developmental activities which is required to India. So, for example, all the medical facilities, all the educational facilities, all the transport facilities, all the developmental activities which is required in India, it has to reach each corner of India. So, while selecting a candidate, we should not select such a candidate who can work for, on the basis of religion. So, as it is not in a single person's hand to transform the entire nation as a single religious nation, it's highly impossible to any of the leaders, because over a very long period of time, India recognized as India is a secular nation. India is a sovereign nation. India is a democratic nation. So India is a sovereign democratic republic, as we can say. So by looking into all these features, by looking into the constitution, it was our constitution is considered as one of the best constitution in the entire world, which gives all the features, which recognized all these features, which is really important in India. By considering all that recognition, by identifying all that features, by seeing all these features, who can work for the development of the nation, we have to identify such a person. We have to identify such a great leader who can work for the young generations. So dynamic leaders we have to identify, not on the basis of religion or by if some person are giving something to us, so we should not cast a vote. So voting right is considered as very important right, which is given to the citizens of the entire nation who attain the age of 18 years, and he must be mentally fit. So I wind up by saying voting right is one of the most important right which is given to all the citizens of the India. Make utilize of that voting right. We'll see a better future of India and will identify the better leaders to India who can uphold the dignity of India, who can recognize the secular policy of India. Thank you.